Till now we have seen what is power, power factor and energy. Now let us see what is 3 voltmeter and 3 ammeter method. So for measuring the power in single phase circuits, we are using different kinds of method. So in that method, we are going to see about the power measurement using 3 voltmeter and 3 ammeter method. The name as it suggests, 3 voltmeter method is nothing but in a circuit we are going to install 3 voltmeters. So this is the simple AC circuit, and here I am going to give supply voltage, and it has inductive load and a resistance R, and I am installing voltmeter at the supply voltage across the supply voltage as well as across the resistance across the inductive load. So this is V1, V2, V3. Now I am drawing the phasor diagram taking the reference phasor as current I. So here this is the value voltage V3, that is the voltage across inductive load. This is the value V2, that is voltage across resistance. Why I am drawing V2 here? Because voltage and current are in phase with each other for resistance load. So I am drawing a diagram, I am drawing line for V2 here. So for the resultant phasor is, I am drawing a line here, that is V1, that is the voltage across V1. I am dotting lines and joining it, and I am getting a parallelogram. Okay, so here the resistance given here is purely resistive and there is no inductance in it. That is why it is mentioned here as purely non-inductive. So from the circuit, we can get voltage by using Kirchhoff's voltage law, that is potential rise is equal to potential drop. That is, potential rise here is V1 is equal to potential drop across the load V2 plus V3. So from the phasor diagram, let us see how to measure the power, how to get the power. So this is the resultant phasor, that is V1 square, which is equal to the adjacent vectors, that is V2 square plus V3 square plus 2 into V2 V3 cos phi. This is the formula for parallelogram. So by keeping the V3 cos phi here, I am bringing the terms to the left onto the right hand side. I am getting like this. So here for V2, I am substituting the value I into R because the voltage across the resistance is V2. So V2 is equal to I into R, substituting here. I am bringing the I here to here. So therefore I get V3 I cos phi, and I am bringing the remaining terms here. So V3 I cos phi is nothing but power in the load in AC circuit, and this is the formula to measure the power in AC circuit by using 3 voltmeter method. And we can also calculate the power factor by using the equation 2. By keeping the cos phi here and bringing the terms to the left hand side, we can find what is the power factor, and I have given the formula here. But this method does not give very accurate values since we are installing 3 voltmeters. Here there are errors in 3 voltmeters which gives the value very not accurate, and it is also very difficult to obtain a purely non-inductive resistance. Now let us see how to measure power in single phase circuit using 3 ammeter method. So as the name suggests, 3 ammeter method, we are installing 3 ammeters in single phase AC circuit. Here the load is inductive load, and also I am having resistance R. So here the current through this A1 is I1, and current through R is I2, and current through the inductive load is I3. Here I am taking the reference voltage as V, and the current across the inductive load is I3. I am drawing a I3 here. Since I3 is drawn like this because for inductive load I lags behind the voltage, that is current lags behind the voltage, I am drawing the lagging current. Okay, so here the supply voltage, here the voltage across the here the current across the resistance is given here. Since at resistance voltage and current are in phase with each other, and I am drawing current I2 here, and now we want the resultant current, that is I1. So I am drawing the resultant vector, and I am dotting the lines and I am joining it. I am forming a parallelogram. Here also by using Kirchhoff's current law, I can find the current, that is incoming current is equal to outgoing current at this node. the incoming current is I1, the outgoing current is I2 plus I3 that I have given here. And from the phasor diagram, by using parallelogram law, that is from the resultant vector, we are going to apply the parallelogram law. So the resultant vector is I1 square, which is equal to adjacent vectors I2 square plus here this is I3 square plus 2 into I2 I3 cos phi. Cos phi is nothing but the angle between the reference phasor and the I3. So by keeping the I3 cos phi at one side and bringing the remaining terms to the another side, I am getting the value like this. Here I2 is the current across the resistance R. Since it is resistance, so we can substitute the formula I equal to V by R. I am substituting it and bringing the V to the left hand side. So now I am getting VI cos phi, which is nothing but power. So power in the load, and this is the formula to measure power in a single phase circuit using 3 ammeter method. As well as we can also find the power factor by using the equation 2. By keeping cos phi at one side and bringing the terms to another side, we can find what is the power factor for this method.